Do you know how important you are? I can't say it enough. Do you? Do you know how important you are? I'm not talking about important to your kids. We know that. I'm not talking about important to your significant other. We know that. Or we should know that. I'm not talking about to your job. On that one. But just in general, importance to this collective, to this universe, to this world, however you want to describe where we live. Do you realize that? It took me a while. It took me a while. It took me a while. And sometimes we learn our value. We learn our importance to self when we go through trauma. When we go through things that just doesn't resonate with your mind. It becomes troublesome. It's hard to accept it. It's hard to deal with it. You see no way out. Those are the elements that really get us to become more aware of our importance. Now, nobody just want to wake up and go through difficult times, hardship, trauma. I don't believe anybody actually seeks that type of experience. But we all know it happens. It happens in many ways. It happens in many forms, and it's life changing. But these are the things that make us really come to a realization of our worth. It's unfortunate, but it's almost like the universe have to slap you in the face per se to get you to realize that. And once you get through it, and let me just say this, sometimes that slap in the face, that awakening, takes years. Takes years. Sometimes it never occurs. But when it do, I like to believe it do it at just the right moment. The right moment where your mind can take it. The right moment when you're accepting of some of these changes. And changes can come from physical form to thought process, to how you feel, your beliefs. Change can come in so many different ways. But again, I like to believe it's all designed to help you grow. And I can say that from experience. Think about it. Think about this. How many, just quickly hash back on your life. How many things have you overcome? How many things, as you think back, in the midst of them, you thought they were so traumatic. You thought you would never get over it. You thought you would never get through it. But you did. But you did. And stay in that moment. How did you grow from that? How did you change from that? You might have changed behavior. You might have established more solid boundaries. You might have let some relationships drop off. You might have decided to change jobs. You might have incorporated so many changes that it literally changed who you were for the better. For the better. You might appreciate people more. You might be more kinder and nicer. But something inside you changed from that. Again, just using your life as an example. What in it did you experience that brought change upon you. And I'm talking good change. Huh? Again, those are the life lessons, they call them, that help us grow. They are the circumstances that redefine, reshape our inner self. And usually, my friend, it is for the better. So, cherish those memories, cherish those experiences. That is how we learn. That is how this human body is set up to learn from our experiences. Don't make them so traumatic. Don't make them so tough. Don't make them where you stagnated with them. But make them where you can learn something from it. You know? Because they're yours. They're your experiences. They're all yours. And you own those. You own those. And I tell you, it's when you start changing your perspective, because sometimes that's what happened too. Your life start changing. Your life start changing. And you become the number one. Oh no. The number one source of your happiness, love, security, stability. You become that source then. And it's beautiful. Not to say that you're living a life of, isolation. But you just know in here, and I'm hitting the solar plex, you know there and there who you are. But most important, you know how important you are. You know how important you are. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. You are very important. Not only to your immediate surroundings, but to this universe, to this world. You are important. So don't minimize that. Show it all through your life. Show it from this day forward. Show it. Demand it. Claim it. I did say command it. I'm important. Say it to yourself. I'm important. When them hard times come, say it to yourself. I'm important. And watch just immediately, just saying those words, how it really comforts you. And more than likely will give you solutions to whatever you're dealing with. So, again, you are so important. Don't ever doubt it. Know it within your mind, body, and soul. And treat yourself accordingly. All righty. Thank you for listening.